What's going on, you guys? Hailing from the East, it is your boy Dan the Beast 94 here, coming back at you with another video. And this time, I have a little VHS review for you guys. Um, this is the first VHS review outside of the WrestleMania box set that I've done in the past. And the only reason why I'm reviewing this is because this in particular VHS, I will be getting signed at a Northeast Wrestling event July 24th. Some of you who follow me on Instagram probably already know who I'm going to meet. Um, but nonetheless, let me just show you the VHS I will be reviewing here for you guys today. That is No Way Out 2001. Fun fact for you guys, this event and Insurrection 2001 were the only pay-per-views to not have a DVD release until later on. I believe they were part of the TAD Classics that are usually Silver Vision releases. But yeah, I will be getting this signed by the man himself, Kurt Angle, July 24th. That will be a Sunday. Can't wait for that. This will actually be the first VHS I ever get signed. And this will be the second time I meet Kurt Angle. The first time I met Kurt Angle, funny story, um, it was very, very awkward because I went to go meet him, got the picture signed and everything. And when I went to go get a picture, my phone wasn't turning on. So I was like, oh no. So, I told the guy who was taking the Kurt Angle reservations, I was just like, just hold off for a minute. My phone's acting funny. Luckily, there was another guy there who had their phone, and they were like, oh, here, buddy, you can use mine, which I ended up using his phone for a Godfather photo as well. And, it was a nice moment. Kurt was cool. He was more mellow. I mean, he wasn't really as engaging. He was just there. He was just like, "Hi, how you doing, buddy?" Shaking your hand, signing autographs, and just making your day happy with a smile. Um, but tremendous match he had that night. I believe it was actually his last independent wrestling match, and it was against Cody Rhodes inside a steel cage match. I remember that match making headlines. It was on ESPN. I remember Kurt Angle talking about it on ESPN. Great match. Probably one of the greatest matches in the independent scene that year. But let's go forward with this. No Way Out 2001. I'm trying to see when this took place. I know it was sometime in February. I wish it would tell me on here, but it don't. But as you can see on the cover, I always enjoyed this cover. Says No Way Out right here. You got Kurt Angle in the spotlight, showing off that he won that gold medal with a broken freaking neck. Here's the spine. And then we have the match listings on the back. And I mean, I'm not sure if you guys are really intrigued with VHS cover artwork. So there you go. Brought to you by WWF Home Video. So let's go over the matches. I want to start from the bottom up here. So, Hardcore Championship match, we had Raven versus Big Show. We had a fatal four-way match for the Intercontinental Championship between Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit, X-Pac, and Eddie Guerrero. That was a really good match. But then again, whenever you have Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Angle, or, I said Kurt Angle, excuse me, Chris Benoit or Eddie Guerrero in the ring together, you're going to expect some type of magic. And then X-Pac is probably one of the most underrated performers. Jericho, he's still out there. He's still out there doing his thing as the Wizard. Ooh, bust my buttons. You have Stephanie McMahon Helmsley versus Trish Stratus. Jerry the King Lawler versus Steven Richards. If the King wins, the cat can get naked. This was right before Jerry Lawler left the WWF due to his wife at the time, the cat, being released by the WWF. So as soon as the cat was out, Jerry Lawler was like, well, if she's out, I'm out too. So this was actually one of his last pay-per-views until he came back. I believe it was later in the year 2001 or early 2002. Then we had a triple threat tag team match for the tag team titles. No, let me reread that. Triple threat tag team title table match for the tag team titles. I believe it was for the tag team titles. It doesn't say it on here, but I think that was a typo error. But the Dudley Boys taking on Edge and Christian, taking on Kane and The Undertaker. Then we had the WWF Championship match between Kurt Angle and The Rock. And then the main event. Very, very cool main event. You definitely don't see these match stipulations nowadays. I wish they would bring them back, but I just feel like they would be very, very cheap and a carbon copy from the originals. But 2 out of 3 falls match, which we had Stone Cold Steve Austin taking on Triple H. The first fall was a one-on-one. Second fall, street fight, no rules, no disqualifications. And the third fall, a steel cage match. So very, very good overall pay-per-view. I don't remember the entire pay-per-view in its entirety, but just little memories that come across as I'm reviewing this. I do remember this for being a very good overall pay-per-view. I do remember the 2 out of 3 falls match and the Fatal 4-Way match that I mentioned earlier on. So definitely watch this if you have the VHS or the Tag Classics, or if you have the WWE Network. Definitely a highly recommended pay-per-view. So that's it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit that like button, leave your comments in the comment section down below, and subscribe, especially if you're going to be watching my videos and you're not subscribed. What are you doing? Hit that button. And until next time, guys, The Beast 94, signing off. I don't know what that was.